the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And we all know that inspiring quote by Franklin D. Roosevelt that was something there to motivate us, to inspire us to do the things we're afraid of and to make the changes we didn't think were possible in our lives. But is it smart to be afraid of fear? I don't think I necessarily agree with that quote, and I'm going to tell you why. So we have two different kinds of fear. We have the first fear, which is biological. It's a response to feeling threatened. When you're feeling like you're in a state of danger and your brain is trying to protect you, your hormones will start firing, and you know, when you're in a state of fight or flight, your body's going to do anything it can to protect itself and survive, live on another day. So you have this fear in your system that is there to protect you and save you, and that is a very good thing. That is something that we have continued to have in our bodies throughout evolution, and we should have it because it's how we keep ourselves safe, it's how we keep our families safe. And you know, our bodies get into a state of heightened senses. You know, when you think something might be wrong, even if the thing's wrong, you think you hear something in your house, all of a sudden your hearing is like boosted and your sight is boosted. You know, it's all these things that are there set up to protect you and keep you safe. And we need fear for that, because otherwise we would just kind of be naive and open and vulnerable to anything. So that's the first kind of fear, which is a good thing. We need to have that kind of fear. The other kind of fear is something that we feel when we're about to take a risk or we're about to leave our comfort zone. So it's easy to mistake that with the first fear, because your brain might be telling you we're in a state of danger, we might be hurt, but sometimes it's not actually a real sense of danger. It's just more like you might get embarrassed, or you might get your feelings hurt a little bit. But for the most part, fear is a good indicator that it is time to change. You're about to do something that scares you, and that's really good, because that indicates that there's a lot of growth for you in that. So if you're afraid to do anything, take on some kind of risk or some kind of challenge, and you're afraid to do it, you know, that's like a kind of barrier, and that's not always a good thing. If you're vulnerable to that and you just give in and think, oh yeah, I need this fear, like it's protecting me from being humiliated, but that's not helping you grow as a person. You need that growth, you need that development. So you need to recognize your fear when your body is physically trying to protect you, and then the fear that is indicating that it is a good time for change and you're about to do something that's pushing you beyond your comfort level, and there's so much growth to be had in that. So the only thing to fear is fear itself. I wouldn't be afraid of fear. I would recognize the different types of fear in your life and how they can benefit you. Anyways, that is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Klaus X out.